G'day guys, welcome to my weekly vlog. This is my very first one. This week I received the OneWheel and here it is. Alright, and I've done a quick sort of unboxing review which you can have a look on my channel. So here we are, boys and girls. Woo-hoo. Just to give you a little bit of background, before the OneWheel I did have another one called the Trotter, which is right here. Oh, just as heavy. When this thing nosedives, you're off it and you're either falling or running forward, and if it's at any great speed, chances are you're going to fall down and you're going to scrape your... So this is the Trotter. Now the Trotter, this thing's broken. So the pads, I've taken them off. I've had to basically try and repair it. The wheel got worn out after 8 months. I was doing lots of carving turns and slides and spins. And I was also riding it slightly underinflated tyre. So the tyre was a little bit flat. Definitely a big mistake. You don't ride on a flat tyre. The tyre basically got worn out, blew. I had to figure out how to replace it. The Trotter, there is no tyre in Australia. I don't know about US, but it's a Chinese tyre that you have to get. Or I tried putting another tyre on it, and in the process I actually broke it. So now all I get is this sound. Like crickets chirping. So if you're an engineer from the trotting company, the Trotter company, and you see this review, can you please get in touch, because I want to know how to fix this thing. Anyway, I just gave up on it. I just gave up on the whole process and decided I'm gonna order the OneWheel. The OneWheel arrived a couple of days ago. Finally, I've received the OneWheel XR. And here it is. Now, this thing cost me 3 times what the Trotter cost. The Trotter in Australian dollars, $800, so that's about 500 US. The OneWheel, 3,000 Australian dollars. You know how much it is in the US. Of course, there's the shipping cost, everything that's included in that $3,000. So for this price, for the price of one of these, I could have had at least 3 Trotters. Okay, so how does it compare to the Trotter? So my initial reaction is first of all, this is a lot more powerful. It goes off-road and goes on grass and it does not get bogged. Secondly, it's safer than a Trotter, I think, for beginners, because it doesn't nosedive as easily as the Trotter does. So Trotter does nosedive and it takes a while to get used to it and to be able to handle that. On the other hand, once I got the handle on the Trotter, it felt very loose. I could do lots of things. I could carve it and do like sliding kind of turns and 180s, and I became very comfortable in it. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. The OneWheel, I've yet to get used to it. It behaves completely differently. It has a lot of safety built in, so slows you down sort of thing, and when you're doing the carving turns, it doesn't let the wheel just spin like that. So I think it's protecting the tyre as well as you. The tyres are a lot more grippy. The OneWheel had a tread tyre. This tyre is a lot more grippy. So overall initial reaction is I've got to get used to it, basically. I've got to get used to it, but I do like the power. I do like the ability to see how much battery life it's got, so I can actually check it on my watch as well when I'm riding. I don't have to pull out the phone. And I can adjust the settings, although I've been adjusting the settings and it made no difference. It's not making any difference that I can feel. The only thing that makes a difference is the angle. So I do like to angle it down a little bit when I'm riding. It feels more like a surfboard. So if I had to compare the Trotter and the OneWheel using an analogy of some sort, I'd say in terms of surfing, the comparison would be the Trotter is the short board and the OneWheel is the long board. So it's cruisy, it feels nice, it's a long board. Whereas the Trotter, you gotta really know how to handle it. I think it's a little bit unfair for me to judge OneWheel at this stage simply because my muscle memory is not used to it just yet. So I'm gonna spend about a month on the OneWheel, and then I'm going to post a proper comparison review between the OneWheel and the Trotter. So do subscribe and stay tuned, and I'll have that out in about a month. So thank you for watching my weekly. Please subscribe and I'll see you next week. There's a little thing. Whoa, okay, couldn't get over that little hump.
Oh, see nothing yet.